Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's session, we will be talking about another important form of tense, that is perfect continuous tense. So let's get started. So the perfect continuous tense form indicates that any action which we are talking about has started before the time of speaking and is still continuing, right? So it started before the time of speaking and still continuing. This is what is denoted by perfect continuous tense. Now the three forms of perfect continuous tense are present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous and future perfect continuous. Now let us study these three forms of perfect continuous tense through the examples. Okay, I have been playing. This is present perfect continuous tense. I had been playing. This is past perfect continuous tense. And I shall have been playing. So this is future perfect continuous tense, right? In all these sentences, we see that again the same thing, the verb, the subject has not changed, undergone any change. It's the only verb that is changing, right? In present perfect continuous, we've used have been playing. In past perfect continuous, we have used had been playing. And future perfect continuous, shall have been playing. So again, we see the main verb, right? It's in ing form, right? And then talking about the helping verbs, we have the forms of have, had and shall have in present, had in past and shall have in future. And what else we have used? Yes, been. So now what is the basic structure of perfect continuous tense? So have, has, depending upon the subject, then had, shall have plus been, and then the main verb in ing form. So this is the basic structure of sentences in perfect continuous tense. Next, we move on to the different forms of sentences, that is the positive form, the negative form and the interrogative form of sentences in present perfect continuous tense as per the subject and number, right? That is singular number or plural number. And who are the subjects? The subjects in first person, second person and third person. Okay. So the subjects are IV, first person singular number, first person plural number. You, second person, that is the person who's speaking. Now here singular and plural remains all the same. And third person singular number, he, she, it. And third person plural number, they, right? Now let us see how the sentences are formed. I have been playing, we have been playing, you have been playing, then he, she, it has been playing. So we see that with he, she, it, we use has, right? And then they have been playing. So all these sentences are in positive form. Now let us see the same sentences in negative form. In negative form, as I've already told you before, that there is a no in the sentences, right? Now let us see this, the structure of the sentences. First person singular number, I have not been playing. Plural number, we have not been playing. Second person singular, plural both the same. You have not been playing. Then third person singular number, he has not been playing, she has not been playing, it has not been playing. And third person plural number, they have not been playing. So these were the sentences in negative form. Now let us talk about the sentences in interrogative form. In interrogative form, the helping verb shifts to the beginning of the sentence. Now let us see the structure. So see, has and have, they have shifted to the beginning of the sentence, right? So the sentences are, have I been playing? Have we been playing? Have you been playing? Now, third person, has he, she, it been playing? And the last one, that is third person plural number, have they been playing? So all these sentences end with a question mark. Children, don't forget to put the question mark. So these were the sentences in question form, right? I hope the basic structure is clear. Now let us move to the usage part. The present perfect continuous tense form is used to express an action that began in the past and has gone on till the time of speaking and can be in progress at the time of speaking. So what does it actually mean? The action began in the past time, at the time of speaking it's continuing, and it will continue further even after the time of speaking. So this is what this is where the present perfect continuous tense is used. Now this example will make the thing more clear. Rashmi has been playing chess. So she has been playing chess. Her action of playing chess started before the time of speaking, is continuing, and further it will continue, right? Secondly, we use present perfect continuous tense to show those that action which has just finished. So those actions which have just finished, right? For example, Shuchi has been talking to some friends. Now, has been talking, right? We are using has been talking. Why? Because she is no longer talking. Okay? So the action has just finished, right? So these were the cases, these were the rules where we use present perfect continuous tense, right? Now moving on to the next form, that is past perfect continuous tense. So as the name indicates, it talks about events or actions which happened in the past time, right? So in past perfect continuous tense, let us first understand the different forms, that is the positive form, the negative form, and the question, that is the interrogative form. Starting with the positive form. The subject, I, we, that is first person, you, second person, he, she, it, third person. And the verb form, had been playing. So we use the has and have form in present. Now since it is past tense, we are talking about the past time. So we'll be using had, right? So I had been playing, we had been playing, you had been playing, he, she, it had been playing, and finally the third person plural number, they had been playing. So these were the positive forms. Now for negative form, what should we do? We just have to add not. So where will we use not? Had not. Now this becomes the negative form. So let us see the sentences. I had not been playing, we had not been playing, you had not been playing, he, she, it had not been playing, and finally they had not been playing. So these are the negative sentences where there is no in it, right? Now moving on to the question form, that is the interrogative sentences. So as I told you earlier, the helping verb will shift in the beginning, right? And then what are we left with? Been playing. And which punctuation mark? Question mark. So now let us see the interrogative sentences. Interrogative form. Had I been playing? Had we been playing? Had you been playing? Had he, she, it been playing? And finally, had they been playing? So these are the interrogative or the question forms, right? Now, moving on to the usage of past perfect continuous tense form. So we use this tense form for those actions which began before a definite moment in the past, that is, it started before a definite moment in the past. We are talking about the past. Had continued till that moment and was still in progress. So still continuing. It has not stopped. It is still continuing. And which time frame is being spoken about? Yes, the past time. For example, I had been working for 2 hours. So had been working for 2 hours. I've started working 2 hours before, continued, and might continue as well. Then next we see past perfect continuous tense is used to show those actions that had just finished. Again, referring to the time that had just finished. Which time frame? The past time. Example, the surgeon had been performing an operation. So had been performing indicates that he had been doing the work and the work is over just now, right? So this is where the past perfect continuous tense is used. Now moving on to future perfect continuous tense. Let us see the different forms, that is positive form, negative form and interrogative form of future perfect continuous tense. So the subject, I, we, you, he, she, it, they, and the verb shall or will have been playing. Now let us form the sentences. I shall have been playing. We shall have been playing. You will have been playing. He, she, it will have been playing, and they will have been playing. So these were the positive forms. Now how can we change them into negative form? Yes, just the addition of not. So we have added not over here, right? So let us see the sentences. Now these are in negative forms. I shall not have been playing. We shall not have been playing. You will not have been playing. He, she, it will not have been playing, and they again will not have been playing. So these were the negative forms. So now let us see the interrogative forms. So the helping verb has come in the beginning of the sentence, and the sentence formations are: shall I have been playing? Shall we have been playing? Then second person, will you have been playing? Will he, she, it have been playing? So this is third person singular number, and third person plural number. Will they have been playing? So these were the sentences in interrogative, that is the question form. So I believe all of you have understood the basic structure. Now let us proceed to the usage, that is where do we use the future perfect continuous tense form, right? So this tense form is used to express that the action will continue up until a time in the future. So what is the most important thing to focus? That the action will continue up until a time and in the future, referring to the future time. For example, they will have been playing for over an hour. So it's referring to the future time. Will have been playing for over an hour by the time mother arrives. So here the future perfect continuous tense form has been used, right? So I hope all of you must have understood the topic well. With this I conclude today's session. So watch the video carefully and we'll meet again in the next session with some other topic. So thank you everyone.